Full-time whistle's just gone. Palace 2, Fulham 0. Let's get some views from the fans, yeah? Full-time 2-0, disgrace.
It was awful, and it just shows how much we need a right back. How poor was Christie? Then we bring on Fulhamish and he does just as bad. It's absolutely awful. Is Ranieri even better than Slavisa? That's the real question.
There was nothing in that performance. Mitrovic headed wide in the first half. We offered absolutely nothing. I think it was just so piss poor after a really good Tuesday night.
Well, compared to Tuesday, that was absolutely shambolic. And if Mitrovic had scored that, then it's an absolute different game. It was so awful. That's one of the worst I've seen us play. It was up there with Cardiff earlier on this season.
Palace don't concede at home, so once they took the lead with the penalty, you knew we were never coming back from it.
Well, it's those games that you have to get at least a point if you're going to stay up, and if you can't even get a point against the teams like Palace, then you do deserve to go down. That's how it works.
Are you looking forward to the Championship next season?
At least we'll get some wins. That's all I can really say. It's a positive of the Championship, to be honest.
It's grim. It's really grim. And who have we got next? United at home. Fantastic.
Brilliant. Another 3-4-0 thrashing at home. Can't wait.
I have to say, Johnny home, mate. We're one step closer to where we want to be.
Yeah, that was a great fun, wasn't it? Yeah. I really enjoyed that a lot. That was really fun. Yeah. 2-0.
Especially all the chances we had as well.
We had so many chances. I'm not going to lie. I mean, come on. I mean, Barbu, he played great today, wasn't he? Yeah. Barbu, I don't even know who our other wingers was, but who was it? Vieto. Great second half.
And it's great that we didn't bring on Sessegnon as well. Thank God we didn't bring him on.
I mean, the fans really didn't want him on, did they? No. They really did not want him. But I mean, Ranieri, fair play to him. Stuck to his gut. Put Vieto on second half. What did you put? Aite guy came on.
Yeah,
Aite. Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, he played well, didn't he?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, to be fair, nothing, to be honest. There was nothing in that whole game. 90 minutes. Did we have a chance? Mitrovic had a chance first half, but other than that, there's nothing going on, was there?
Yeah, we got completely Palaced. Palace just take the lead, they soak up pressure and score another one on the counter-attack. It's the most Palacing I've ever seen.
What did Christie do first half? I don't know. He gave away a penalty. I don't know what did he do to that, but other than that, I mean, that was awful. I did not enjoy that at all. No, I can't wait to go back to Bristol. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to be in Fulham right now. So.
No, I tell you what. I mean, I was positive after a good 4-2 win against Brighton, but you know, we had to win this game to back it up, and we haven't.
No, I mean, we are going to go down. I mean, judged from that performance, we're not staying up. It's not happening. Not happening. There's nothing. Where is the fight? I'm telling you, where is that fight? I mean, I thought I saw that in the second half against Brighton, but maybe that was just one off. There was nothing in there today. There was literally nothing, and I'm really pissed off, genuinely. Like, we can have a joke and laughing about all that, but genuinely, that second, the 90 minutes, that was so bad. There was no fight whatsoever. We're going down. Yeah. No,
I'm used to it now. I mean, it's just been so bad for such a long time.
We're used to it and all that, but it's genuinely, we are so shit. We are definitely going down. There's nothing. I mean, Palace, they weren't great today. They literally had nothing either. There was nothing with Palace.
We're back in London opening day of the Championship. Who do you want?
Charlton away. Can't wait for it.
Bring it on. Come on, Fulham. But what did you just say to me? You want to cry?
No, yeah, it just feels terrible. It's like after Brighton, you know, you were feeling like there is hope. There is hope for us. And the team was looking like they were fighting and we were having a chance coming to Palace, especially after Zaha's been sent off and he wasn't playing today. And we just didn't show anything at all today. I don't know. I just can't say anything about anything positive about the performance today. I don't see anything positive. It's just we didn't create anything. And the only thing that probably we did, it was like that chance at the beginning of the game, Mitrovic, it was like in front of the goal and he just missed the header, which is like weird because it was like a goal that he scored against Brighton and he just didn't do it today. And it just feels very bad because it's like today was the day that you need to win, you need the 3 points to stay up, and it's like the way we lost is like saying like, yes, you're going down. I don't know what else to say. It's just horrible.
We ended the game against Brighton with a 4 at the back. And we start a 5 at the back. Why did we not use the momentum from Brighton at home? Play a similar the team that we were playing against Brighton with a similar formation. That's where we scored 4 goals in the second half.
We haven't picked up 3 points away from home this season. We need to give more fight than that. It's not good enough. It isn't good enough. Thing is, if we want to get points away from home, that we need to actually attack them. We had very few chances this game, and it wasn't good enough. It really wasn't good enough. We need to, I mean, if Ranieri wants to play counter-attacking football, then we need to actually pounce on the counter-attack. From there, we've done nothing. We didn't pounce. We literally showed nothing this game. It was so poor. We really showed nothing.
Obviously don't. Can you not see a camera? Yeah, fuck off. Oh, okay, actually, that's fair enough. Okay. What else? We got Man United at home next. They're quite good.
Yeah, well, we have to. Against Tottenham at home, we played 5 at the back, and it worked really well. We have to hit them on the counter. We have to hit them on the counter like we did against Tottenham.
Yeah. So both my question again. So why are we not playing 4 at the back against teams that we can attack?
Well, at home, I think we play best against the good sides at home. We do really well 5 at the back if we hit them on the counter. Babel, Mitrovic, Kearney, they all need to link up. Schürrle, they all need to link up really well. When we hit them on the counter, it needs to go straight up to Mitrovic. We need to play it up to him, and he can header it down, and we can really hit them.
Can I just say something? Do you remember when Tony Khan said about like they promised Mitrovic signing, and that? Do you remember when Ranieri was saying and the other clubs were saying like, oh, we're working very hard to get like new players to get someone that is going to help them to stay up. He just looks like a joke. I mean, I'm not upset. I'm not saying that like Khan is an awful owner because, to be honest, they brought us to the Premier League. It's just like they're like promising all these things that when they're actually not happening. It's just taking a piece out of the fund that are paying loads of money to come to the football, and it's just a joke. It's like, have you seen the players that we got? We got basically like a player that is injured, and we got like Markovic that is like no one basically. It's just like rubbish player that he failed a whole city, and if you fail a whole city...
Last time we saw Markovic play, he got pocketed by Ryan Sessegnon in a 4-1 victory for Fulham in the FA Cup. And Nordveit, who failed at West Ham.
I know.
Fuck me.
I know. It just looks ridiculous. When I was looking at the transfer market the last day, the deadline day, I was like, what is going on? Must be a joke. I was like, wake me up. I'm having a nightmare. And then in the morning after, I was like, when I was sober, I was like, no, this is fucking true. We're fucking shit. I don't know what else to say. We're just terrible. And to be honest, I think like Huddersfield, at least, they got 1 year up. They stayed 1 year in the Premier League. And fair play to them that they managed to stay 1 year in the Premier League. We're just terrible. We just deserve to go down. I mean, after this performance, where we didn't create anything at all, we just deserve to go down. Yeah. This is football, and we deserve to go down.
This is football, and we deserve to go down. Joe, 0 shots on target. Are you mad?
Yeah. Well, I've been quite optimistic for the last few weeks. People were telling me after Burnley, that's it, we're gone. And I said, not yet. We've still got the Palace game. End of the month, I thought if we're going to win an away game all season, it's got to be this one. And to be honest, we've turned up saying we were absolutely awful. And any optimism after that Brighton game midweek has just gone. It's all gone. Like, we've got Man United at home next week. You're looking at that thinking, that could be a cricket score at this rate. We've got no attacking intent. Christie is woeful. And then you've got Fosu-Mensah coming on the bench, who is possibly even worse. No shots on target, as you said. We had one chance, the Mitrovic one. We barely got into our seats at that stage, and then that was it. We could have gone home. It was really awful, and no signings. Well, no signings of note.
Ishmael, Palace fan, you were with us down in the Championship. You came to a few games with us, had a good time, but now you're the heavy hearts of the Premier League.
Do you know what I think the problem with you lot is that you changed the team too much at the beginning. Like, the team last season was good to watch, good football, but when you even if you keep those players, when you add in such a 9 or 10, it just doesn't gel regardless of the manager. I think it showed today. I don't really think there's been that much difference between the last manager and the current manager. Like, it's not like you're a terrible team, but like, I think you're just sloppy sometimes, like second to the ball. It just wasn't free flowing like I've seen in the past.
Was that the most classic Crystal Palace performance you've ever seen? You seem to get a penalty every week. Yep. Milivojevic just puts it in, and then from there you just soak up pressure and score another goal.
It was sort of a classic shithouse Premier League Savasti win. To be fair, it was. I don't have to, it was like at 1-0 we sort of sit back. The second's always going to come. If you guys aren't going to score, you're getting unlucky. You're getting unlucky again. We just come down the other end. Good skill from the new player, obviously Batshuayi, but then it's a tap in, and yeah, that's it. I've seen that loads of times, to be fair.
Did you feel any threat from Fulham today? We had one shot off target, and that was really it.
The balls to Mitrovic weren't going in the right places. He had one chance at the beginning where I can't believe he missed. It was 3 or 4 yards out, he should have scored. But it did seem like that was the only threat, if you know what I mean. Like Babel and that, like, they're not bad players. They don't run at the defence enough. The balls into the middle were shoddy, so the threat wasn't really there, to be fair.
Yeah, I personally feel like you'll stay up because of that win. I think you've probably got enough points to your name now. What about Fulham Championship?
How far? I don't know how far you're off. You're from the
6 or 7 points now.
Do you know what? Like, come back from score 4 goals on Tuesday against Brighton was pretty big performance.
You must have loved that.
Yeah, I did, to be fair. But to be honest, like, I don't think it's all over for you, but you just need to, like, I think you need to work out a good 11 rather than keep switching the team around over and over again, especially the defence. And play the free-flowing football like last season. Get the ball to midfielders, get it out wide, and Mitrovic will do bits if you put it in the right places.
That's for Palace. How happy are you that signing with Michy Batshuayi is a huge signing?
Oh yeah, I mean, apparently he didn't do that well at Valencia, but he's a good player, and he came on for the last 5 minutes. He looked like a different class. Although, to be fair, actually, Ayew and Benteke were way better than normal today. They both, especially Ayew, I was shocked at how much he pressed, and you know, he was unlucky not to get a goal, but he looks like a step up in class. You know what I mean? That's the kind of striker you need if you're going to stay in the Premier League.
Congratulations, 3 points, yeah. Well played.
Cheers.
Crystal Palace are the model team of the Premier League, yeah? They've got fantastic defence, decent midfield, not great strikers, but they do score goals from all over the pitch. You know, Andros Townsend, Jeffrey Schlupp, Milinovic and Ayew and Benteke. We had absolutely nothing in that game, and after a 4-2 win against Brighton, you thought maybe we'll come here and get something, like I said on Tuesday night. Obviously not. It's an away game. Fulham don't win away from home, and Palace don't concede at home. So there was never going to be a situation in which we were going to get anything from the game today. We go to Manchester United at home, and hopefully we can keep the likes of Paul Popper quiet. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side, of course, flying on form. Fulham are not very good at football. That's what I've come to realise. And you know, the Championship next season is going to be fun. Like I've said, you know, for a couple of weeks now. Come on, Fulham. We'll see you against we'll see you against Man United for another 2-1 defeat. Come on, Fulham. Please like, subscribe, and you whites.